Hello again, everybody. I trust that you are happy to see the state of the Premier League table on the right-hand side, which sees Nottingham Forest in fifth place. Nosebleeds at the ready, ladies and gentlemen. It comes off the back of two very good wins, one against Leeds and one against Wolves. Guerrero scored in both games. The goal against Leeds came very much against the run of play, despite us playing at home. We ended up scoring in the 87th minute thanks to a cutback from Sammy Amiobi that found the feet of Guerrero, and all he had to do was apply the finish at the near post. 1-0 victory over Leeds. Very, very happy with that result, especially given the fact that Leeds really probably should have walked away with at least a point from that game. Again, against Wolverhampton, we played exceedingly well. Arcas got the man of the match after a goal and an assist. He opened the scoring for us in the first half when Lolly played him through after a nice little 1-2 between the two players. He cut back on his right foot and then guided it into the bottom corner from outside of the penalty area. He then laid on the second goal for Guerrero. A lovely through ball into Guerrero, who controlled with his left and then immediately finished with his right foot, barely letting the ball drop at all. It was a lovely goal to behold indeed. Today's game is against Southampton, having won the last two games, and this being a show, an episode that will be up on YouTube. I have no doubt whatsoever that we will struggle mightily to get the result today, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and we're just going to have to do the best that we can. So, Nottingham Forest versus Southampton. Let's have a look at oh, well, that's a shame. Negotiations have broken down for the right winger, the Brazilian Arthur. Never mind. We'll have a look at him another time, perhaps. Let's just have a look at the game plan for today's game. You can see Harry Arthur is not in the best of form, and actually, I'm finding that Kabayi is doing a much better job in that withdrawn central midfielder role. So he's going to take the place of Arta anyway. Yuri Ribeiro is finding himself increasingly under pressure from Willems, who is going to do the job for us today. And I'm going to bring Bremer in at centre back alongside Worrell. I know that normally I don't pay too much attention to form, but in this instance, Bremer is the better player anyway, and I've been looking to bring him into the side slowly and surely. While we're here as well, we might as well also make the changes of the two injured players who have annoyingly been taken off of the starting lineup. So Centurion will be on the bench. I'm going to give Amiobi another run because he played really well for me in the last game, and I appreciated that little bit of physical presence on the left-hand flank. You can see there that Southampton are going to be playing a 4-4-2 with Walcott on the right-hand side, a proper little speed merchant he used to be. I don't know how he is now in terms of pace, but we'll have to wait and see. Interestingly, Nathan Redmond not even making the starting lineup. He's going to come off of the bench if he features at all. And they're playing Valeri at right back as opposed to Kyle Walker-Peters, who is their normal starting right back. So interesting, they're starting to mix things up. It will be interesting to see if that results in us being able to make more chances, given that with these new players being brought into the Saints starting lineup, perhaps their familiarity with each other won't be as good as it could be. That being said, we do also have new players in our lineup, and that is going to affect us at the back as well. So here we are at the City Ground, a full City Ground by the looks of it. The teams come out and line up, and the game is about to begin. We're going to be shooting left to right as per usual. So Bremer with his first touch of the ball. He played for us against Leeds and did pretty well. Obviously, we kept a clean sheet, so that's nothing to be sniffed at. Lolly takes the ball on the flank, curls one in. Amiobi's underneath it, manages to get something on the header, but not enough to make any real problems for the defence, and Worrell tidies up where Ings was looking to get involved. Lolly had a good chance there, but struck it against the foot of a defender. Goes out for a throw-in for Nottingham Forest. Looking to press in the early going here. Lobbed into the box. Poor cross, really. Worrell does very well in an advanced position, much more advanced than he's used to. Swings a cross in. Here's Zafwick. Can he make something of possession out wide? Doesn't look like it. Lolly gets his head onto it. Kabayi's going to chase it, but it looks like Danny Ings picks up possession. Bertrand now. Salisu. Good long ball for Bramers underneath this one, though. And now Theo Walcott out on this right-hand side. Willems trying to keep up with him, and he can't cross into the near post. It wasn't accurate at all. You can tell he used to be an Arsenal player. Amiobi is going to try and play one through to Willems. At least I was going to try and do so. Ended up going to Guerrero instead, and Southampton turn over possession. And this could be dangerous. Walcott, advanced position on the right-hand side, going to look to put the cross in early. The goalkeeper snatches it out of the air, no problem at all for him. And Zafwick can bring the ball out for Nottingham Forest. Zafwick again, plays it into Arcas, who moves out to the left-hand side here. Arcas again. Nice attempt at a ball round the corner from Lolly, but he couldn't carry it off. Salisu with another long ball up the pitch. This one dealt with, but the second ball falls to the feet of Southampton. And away they come again, and this could be dangerous. Danny Ings in a good position, plays it out to Gineppo into the middle, and it's headed over the bar by the Southampton number 7. Samba gets the ball going again with the ball out to Zafwick. Lolly. Gets around his man. He's going to look for the cross. Into the box. Dealt with well. Willems does very well there. And Sammy Amiobi's going to have a hit. Oh, and it's just past the post. Very unlucky for Sammy Amiobi. He had room and time, and normally that will punish a team. But on this occasion, only just able to find the other side of the upright. So Forster restarts things. Bramer underneath the ball, wins the header. Very lovely win of the header there, I should say. That's great. Zafwick in a dangerous area. Oh, it very nearly went in off of a Southampton defender. Goodbye with the corner. Arcas. Guerrero. Willems now. Oriol Busquets shapes it, and the goalkeeper has to do well to keep it out. Throw in to Nottingham Forest, and they're piling on the pressure here in the 36th minute. Southampton now have the ball, and they're going to look to break. Danny Ings and Long leading the charge, and they're doing a good job of keeping hold of the ball, despite being the only two in an advanced area. Lovely over the top for Sammy Amiobi, plenty of time. Can he find the finish? He can! Sammy Amiobi on his return to the starting lineup for Nottingham Forest has put them ahead at the City Ground. I thought he'd taken too heavy of a touch there. But he managed to lift it over the goalkeeper and put his team into a lead that they richly deserve. Oof, it was close. It was close. So a long ball up the middle to restart things for Southampton. Good take by Busquets into Bremer here. Arcas. It's a poor ball. Amiobi let it go when he should have come to it, really. Good win by Willems. Can't win the second ball, though. And there's the half-time whistle. Nottingham Forest take a lead into the second half, and you have to say it is a lead that is deserved. Balance of play, they have been the better attacking side, certainly getting the better pressure on their opponents. And you can see there from the stats, it really has been, with the exception of one shot for Southampton, all Nottingham Forest. No need for any changes as we come into this second half then. Saints kick off, and it will be interesting to see if they, yes they do, immediately go for that long ball again. This one is flicked onto Ings, but Worrell does a very good job of dealing with it, and now Willems is just having to take care of the pressure that he's being put under by Ings. Hey, that's not the pass. That's not the pass at all, and Danny Ings could be in here. Worrell does a great job of putting him under pressure, and the resulting shot is, dare I say, poor. Here's Willems then. Plays a long one up for Amiobi, and he takes it on the chest. It's a lovely take by Amiobi. Poor, unfortunately, the ball into Guerrero. Very poor, but what a lovely control by Sammy Amiobi to set that move up to begin with. Bertrand plays a long one up. Bremer's going to take care of this. Plays it into Busquets. Now here's Sammy Amiobi again. Plays it ahead for Willems. Takes the ball off his opponent. Looks for the cross into the box. And it's a good defensive header. Kills off the chance for Nottingham. Oh, Long's taken a great control there, and Bremer's been completely wrong-footed. I didn't see too much of a foul in there. I think it's just the fact that Long's momentum was halted by the tackle. Didn't really see much in it, though. We'll see from the replay here. Long takes the ball, takes it in, and then, I mean, I guess you could say it was a foul, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit generous. As the header is flashed over by Long from the resulting free kick. And Forest can breathe a sigh of relief there. So Samba restarting the game, playing it out to Zafuik on this right-hand side. Danny Ings doing a great job of pressing the man in possession of the ball high up. Southampton obviously looking to employ a high press to try and put their opponents under some pressure. It's been relatively effective. That's a nice little flick from Sammy Amiobi. It's a Zafuik. Cross. Oh, Arcas! Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know what happened there. He should have reacted better. He was just ball watching in the end. Oi, 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 nearly. Is Arcas, centre of the pitch, lots of space. Willems. Early ball into the middle, Guerrero underneath it. Oh, very nearly. Foster did a good job of getting out early. He could sense the danger. That's a good tackle from Worrell. And the referee's blown, and it's just as well because the ball was headed into the back of the net by Long, but he was in an offside position when the ball was played. Goalkeeper had actually stopped playing at that point as well. So a couple of changes. Charlie Adams and Carl Walker-Peters coming on for Danny Ings and the right back Valeri. We'll see how that influences their play going forward. Nearly Sammy Amiobi. Very, very nearly. Oy. That's going to go out of play. But suddenly the long ball is a little bit more difficult for us to deal with. Oh, that's a foul. That's a terrible foul. That should be a yellow card. Yep, all day and all night. Yellow card for the Southampton number 8, whose name escapes me at the moment. It's James Ward-Prowse, who was an excellent free kick taker on his day. So we'll want to not give him too many opportunities there. Worrell with the ball from the restart. Here's Zafwig. Arcas. Busquets. Oh, nearly. And that'll go out of play for another Forest throw. 10 minutes left in this game. Need to look at freshening things up because some of these players are going to be very, very tired. Colback can do a job at left back, and Christie will replace Zafwig at right back as well. Tempted to throw Hadji on in a central role, although Centurion would probably do a better job of holding it up on the left hand side. As good as Amiobi's been, perhaps Centurion would benefit us more at this moment in time. Certainly better with the ball at feet than Amiobi is. So the goal scorer is replaced by Centurion, returning to the team after a slight layoff through injury. Colback with the cross, and it's going to go out, I think. No, it doesn't go out. They've managed to keep it in somehow. And this could be dangerous here. There's 2-on-2 situation building. Oh my goodness me, that's awful. That's absolutely terrible. The goalkeeper knew every single moment of the day where that shot was going to go, and it still beat him. That's absolutely terrible defending. I just don't know how you win the ball off of the AI when it decides it doesn't want to lose it. They keep doing this. Edge of the area. Every single time they shoot, it goes past the goalkeeper. And all of that hard work that we've put in there has gone to waste in the course of a couple of seconds. Absolutely terrible. I should have tried to head it out for the throw-in, really, but there we go. I thought it was going out already. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, don't tell me. No, they're not going. Surely not. Surely not. What's going on? Don't run away when you've... Oh my goodness me. And now Southampton on the attack again. They've got their tails up after that equaliser. The second ball. Why will my players not go to the second ball? Well, that last 5 minutes ruined it for me, to be honest with you. But not a terrible result at the end of the day, but not the result that we were hoping for. Sammy Amiobi putting us into a good lead, only for that lead to be cancelled out by a goal which we seem to concede all the time. A curled effort from the edge of the box from a player who we just could not get the ball off of. But there you go. What can you do? You have to learn to defend against these kind of tactics, I suppose. An even match at the end of the day. Much better for Southampton in the second half. We really seemed to go off the boil as the game went on. So we've still not won this week. Not on camera anyway. Sammy Amiobi, however, did get the Man of the Match award. Thoroughly deserved, richly deserved. So the rest of the results, and we're still in 5th position, which is not a bad thing to be able to say in your first season in the Premier League. We've now played 9 games of the league season, and things are starting to stretch out ever so slightly. We have a 2-point lead over Leicester, Everton, Tottenham and West Ham. We're 3 points behind Manchester United and crucially the top 4. Who would have thought that we would be talking about the top 4 at this stage of the season? What worries me though is that stat in the F column, the goals for column, where you can see we are the lowest scorers outside of the top 10. We're going to have to sort that one out, I think. But I think that's going to be something that's going to come in January if we can find someone for the right money. But anyway, thank you very much once again for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, there's always the subscribe button that you can click on as well to let you know when the next episode's up. We normally post a new episode every weekday at 11 AM British Standard Time, whether that be summertime or GMT. At the moment, it is GMT, so just so as you know. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. When we return, it will be to face Liverpool because I haven't been beaten up enough already. Till next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.